of the worst movies of all time. Snow White. IMDb had to suck up to Disney that much. Had to suck up to Disney that much. That Snow White gets a disclaimer on IMDb following review bombing. And yeah. So Snow White is one of the worst movies ever published. One of the worst movies ever made. And I do think that, most people who are reviewing the game, no, not reviewing the game, reviewing the movie, probably never watched it and probably never will, okay, as well. But the fact that they're still using the term review bombing when nobody outside of the mainstream media really uses that term, like, only the mainstream media really uses the term review bombing. And and the fact that Disney had to pay IMDb, because I do think Disney does do hush money to IMDb and new and many sites to make sure Disney gets high scores. But again, it's not really working all too much as well. But the fact that IMDb had to basically pussy out and just put a disclaimer on the site is really disingenuous, and it's getting pretty ridiculous that they have to do everything they can to defend Disney. If it was any other company, they would say, "Oh, no." But there's of course all the controversies of Snow White. But the fact that every score is so low for this movie, I think it's just the writing on the wall for Snow White. Disney can try to do everything they can to make the movie look good, but it's just no matter what way score you go to, the movie's gonna have low scores. I wish the mainstream media and all these review sites would realize that people should be allowed to dislike whatever they want. If they do not like Snow White and they want to give it a 1 out of 10, that isn't review bombing. Okay, considering the fact that the movie has been out for months and people just do not like the movie. Okay, there is no interest in this movie. This movie is a huge failure. And the fact that a lot of these scores, like, I like that, yes, 91% of the scores are like a 1 out of 10. I just wonder who are the people who are giving this movie a 10 out of 10. But it doesn't matter what country you click on, most of the scores are negative. And the funniest one is India, has a 1 out of 0, 1 out of 10. But yeah, the fact that they're still doing this to protect Disney, it's not gonna work. Okay, it didn't work with The Little Mermaid. That movie still lost money. It's not gonna stop Snow White from losing money for Disney. I really just don't understand why these media sites would do anything to protect the Walt Disney Company. It really shows there's a possibility that Disney is probably paying them to give them these high scores. Goodbye.